Good morning, welcome back to my vlog. I'm Paula and this is my little gaff in the country that I share with the man cub. I'm in the corner of my office, cute office equipment, and also my walk-in wardrobe, and now I've created this little tiny little living room area so that I can sit down and have a cosy time and read books looking out at the beautiful view and take breaks from work, because otherwise I just work all day and don't stop for breaks. Cue the first break. It's Monday morning and I fancied tea and toast. Tea and toast reminds me of being a teenager and eating tea and toast with my stepmom. It wasn't a great time in my life, but it felt like back then that tea and toast solved everything, although sometimes it wasn't toast, it was tea and a fag. Not very classy, I know. Don't smoke anymore. I haven't smoked for years. I mean, I barely smoked as a teenager. Anyway, had a good weekend. Had a great time with my best friend Anna on Saturday in the shops. Not shopping, we went for lunch at like a little garden centre place, and we walked around the shops there, but we didn't go shopping or anything. And yesterday we spent a good day at home, tidying around, clearing out a little bit. I made a bit more space in the living room because that area where the fire is stresses me out all the time, because it looks bare, then I move stuff into it and it looks cluttered, and I can never quite get a happy medium. So yeah, I moved some things out. I accepted that the log basket that we've got is never going to look tidy. This looks funny in the space. Anyway, I'm determined to have a good day, a really productive day, and do lots of stuff. I need to text the wedding planner and chase her. I haven't heard from the dentist yet about my first Invisalign retainers. They should be ready any day. When I edit my vlogs back and watch them, all I can see is these two crooked teeth, and I'm like, oh, I must chase the dentist. Anyway, it should be a good day. I need to have an early night, so I was exhausted this morning, and the man cub got up and went to the gym, and I should have gone with him, and I didn't because I was tired because I went to bed too late. Whose fault is that? Anyway, I'm going to be as positive as possible today, and the man cub put up my notice board for me yesterday that I've been waiting for ages. On my notice board it's got the cute little things that the team have bought me and that friends have bought me, like cards in the last few months, and I just wanted them up there as a little reminder and a little incentive for if things like aren't feeling really great, just have a look, and that would like brighten them up. That reminds me, I've got some really cute affirmation cards actually that I was using a couple of months ago, and I forgot about them. They come in this cute little pouch and they're really sweet, and you can just pop them up on your desk or wherever you're sitting, whichever one you feel like that day, and it just reminds you. I think I might go for this one today actually. The company's called The Light and the Dark. They're on Instagram, I'll link them, but I think they're very sweet, and yeah, maybe you like affirmation cards, maybe it's not your cup of tea, maybe you don't need a little card telling you that you are a light, but I think they're a nice touch, so I'm going to pop that up on my desk and have a good day. Good evening. I made it to the end of Monday, yay! And it was a really good day. It was really productive, and apart from the fact that I ate pot noodle for lunch, well, not a pot noodle, but the Itsu ones. It's probably good for losing weight, but it's not a balanced meal. Anyway, we had really good team results, and my director said that she's ordering donuts tomorrow. Lethal. I never used to be fussed for donuts, but they've become a real weakness. I also said to the man cub yesterday, when we were both chugging out bottles of water in the car, what did we used to do pre-lockdown? Because I don't remember walking around with a bottle of water for like my everyday life and for work before lockdown, but ever since I have water with me all the time. I must have been dry as a piece of paper in previous years. Anyway, I meant to say, I did book the accommodation for my girls' weekend in London. After much ado, lots of faffing, so much searching. I was really trying to make 2 hotel rooms work in a good location to get to all the stuff like the theatre and shopping. Anyway, in the end I had to have a word with myself, because not only was it a small fortune, but really the point of the weekend was to be with my friends that I don't have that much time with. Bless you! That I don't have much time with, because they're either live far away or they're a mum now, and we've got those 2 precious days and we would be in different hotel rooms. So I found an apartment. I didn't want to go for somebody's apartment or an Airbnb, but I found one that's in Covent Garden, so we can walk to the theatre, and that's a really good tube line to get to other places, like Harrods. I've floated the idea of Harrods to the girls and they've been pretty receptive for the main part. 50-50 split, in that 2 don't give a toss about shopping and Katie does. I'm just seeing on the group chat, I'm seeing all the reasons why we are best friends. So I've booked it, and it sleeps all 4 of us, and it's got a living room, so like those down moments in the evening, the downtime where you've been out and you're just like digesting and talking through the night and either having a drink or having tea or whatever, or the morning where you're waking up and you're just being an absolute troll. We'll be together. So I'm really excited. Anyway, the man cub's made my dinner. I've had a bath. I need to iron an outfit for the morning because I'm off to London, and we all know what happens when I don't prepare an outfit. I throw anything on and I either end up uncomfortable or looking crap. So I'm going to iron my flare jeans in a minute, and I've got a half idea of outfit. But something's been delivered today, and it's H&M. Loving this. I mean, this could have just landed in your garden from the corner shop. It looks like a paper bag, but it's not. It's, from memory, I think it might be a cardigan. We watched a series at the weekend, The Watcher, Netflix. Watched it all through, got the whole lot done, and the mum's outfits were gorgeous. I'm very envious. She was the most stylish mum ever. It prompted me into finding a cardigan that was reasonably loose fit that I could tuck into jeans. Oh yeah, love this. Love. It's a slight alpaca blend, not like my Laura Manoogian billion quid alpaca blend. Okay, this is small. It looks kind of, looks really big. God, should I have gone for extra small? It's pretty big, but I'm not very good at guessing my own size. Maybe when it's on, it doesn't look too big. I'll see if I've got time to try it before bed or in the morning at like 5 AM in the dark. It's going to be a really long day tomorrow because straight after work I've got a wedding dress fitting, so it's not near anything. It's like away from work and all the way back up the country to home, so that's going to be an absolute drama. So I'm going to be exhausted. I better make sure I eat properly. Oh, Anna's just texted. She's got new Doc Martens. She's absolutely thrilled. A brave move. Not quite my cup of tea. The bravest move I made was those boots there, which I wore to death last year and I do love. Anyway, I need to go and get some dinner, so I'll maybe catch you tomorrow. If I'm really lucky, I'll take you to work and to the wedding dress shop, but I can't promise. Good morning. It's 5:30. I'm just getting ready for work. It's been a smooth operation, you'll be pleased to know. I'm just putting my final bits of jewellery on for the outfit, and I really wanted to wear the necklace that the man cub bought me a few weeks ago. Because if you're anything like me, you'll get things, you'll put them away for best, and then they never get worn. I've got my new cardigan on. It fits perfectly. It's lovely and oversized. Ah, there we go. There we go, perfect. I've put a little white vest on underneath and put on my jeans and just gone for, I've got my trainers on, which should be really comfy. So I think this should be a comfy outfit for the day if I'm not too casual for work. This is the full outfit. Oh, the light's a bit better than I expected. It's pitch black outside. I didn't think you'd be able to see me. Put on an old belt that I've got, which is a Gucci Marmont, and I've got my Loewe trainers on. They're getting so much more wear in autumn. I'm really comfortable in this. I love the oversized detail. It's really quite cute and it's very smunthy. It's certainly warm enough because the office is red hot, so I'm not worried about getting cold. Well, I think I've got everything. Got my dress. I'm going to need some help getting that to the car because it's gigantic. Laptop, phone, bank card. Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go. Good evening. I've just come out of the bridal shop. No spoilers, I'm afraid. I was very tempted, but no, I was pretty absorbed in there anyway, trying on the dress. And the lady, the dressmaker, was so lovely. One of those people with the beautiful soothing voices. I think she was Italian. She was telling me all about her previous job where she what do they call it? And they said edit. She cut and pasted and edited dresses. No, she was the dressmaker and fitter for some design houses, and she travelled around with the fashion shows, and she had to retire, and she does bridal gowns locally now. But she was just a wonderful, warm, amazing woman. And then I felt slightly less bad that I'd gone 130 miles to have my dress done. I've got to go back, which is in 4 weeks, but she just was lovely and I had a great time, and I'd love to show you a sneak peek of some of the dress. I'm just seeing if I can show you a bit without spoiling it. I'm in the car as well. I really need to drive home. I'll show you this. I don't think that will spoil it. Don't know if you'll be able to see actually because of the light. Let me try another way. There is a sneak peek of some of the dress. I genuinely feel so excited now. I know that might be normal for people getting ready for their wedding, but I've obviously never had that before, and I'm not a wedding person, so I didn't expect to get excited at any point. I don't know, not in the preparations on the day, yeah, but I don't think I thought that I would be excited like in the dress. But I felt £1,000,000, and she was so excited by my dress. It made, you know, like, I'm unfortunately really reserved to the point where it's painful. Like, I'd rarely get overexcitable because I just wasn't brought up like that. So I'm like, yeah, the dress is nice, sure, yeah. And she was like, are you kidding? I've been waiting for someone to buy this dress. This is absolutely gorgeous. I assume you must have the figure for it. And then of course I've tried it on. I'm literally in a car park. People must think I'm a maniac, but I'm gonna have to get used to that. And I was like, all right, she's just trying to be kind to me. She's got to edit my dress. And then but you could see she was genuinely thrilled by the dress, and it is a beautiful dress, and I'd forgotten how beautiful it was because it's been in the wardrobe packed away. So I just felt like really happy, and I wore my shoes and they were fine. I was worried that they might, like, I don't know, not suit or not be suitable under it, but it was all perfect. It was totally perfect. So I need to drive home. I think I'll be home about 10 p.m. I'm afraid. It's over 100 miles home, so I better get on with that. If you think this looks bad, imagine how it feels. I'm so tired. Oh, it's the next morning, and I came home, jumped in the bath and got into bed, but I didn't sleep very well. I slept as if I had something to get up for, and I didn't. I just kept waking up like every couple of hours. So I feel ropey, I look ropey. I've had some tea, I'm just sat here doing some editing. I'm going to transform myself now for the working day and see if that helps. It's bound to help. That, and I'll just toss in a couple of affirmation cards. I'll just be absolutely great. I am a positive light. Ta-da! I'm slightly transformed, although I probably don't look my best, but I'm clean, I'm tidy, and I am going to go and do a million things at work because that's basically my life now. I'll catch up with you later. I had absolutely no minutes today to do anything, and I naively thought to myself, well, have something nice for lunch today. No, I'd be lucky if I get a lunch break. I better get cracking. Duty calls. Goodbye to the working day. So I won these yesterday in the raffle at work, and I'm pretty chuffed. I didn't expect to win anything, you know, the mammoth charity raffle that I've been running for weeks on end. The plans haven't stopped because then you have to give out all the prizes to people and then get them all to accept online that they received the prizes before the raffle company released the money to give to the charity. There's so much more involved in charity work than you'd ever expect, honestly. Man Cub, yeah. Do you want to see? So I won a couple of things, and the first thing is Dolce & Gabbana Lily. I don't know that it's something that I would have picked, but we're about to find out if it's nice. Cute. I probably wouldn't have gone for this if I'd seen it on the shelf, because the packaging is like, it's not me. It's 2008 me, potentially. This is cute. It's got a little flower on. It's basically for a child. It's not, it's fully adult perfume. Oh. It's not bad. But it does smell like a perfume that I used to have years ago from, if you're English you might laugh at this, you might not if you're not very old, the Avon catalogue. I didn't because I was a kid, but your parent or whatever, or your auntie would have these catalogues delivered to home. In fact, I think Avon might be international, and you ordered makeup and shampoo and bubble bath and stuff out of it. It smells like Far Away, this epic perfume that used to be in it that I loved when I was like 15. It's a bit young for me. Oh God, I should have interchanged it with somebody else's prize. They never would have known the difference. Okay, I'm sure somebody will want this because I don't want to waste it, and I wouldn't wear that. It's a little bit too young for me. The other thing was this, and I didn't know what it was when I put it forward for the raffle stuff, because all the gifts were donated by our different departments. Like I think Beauty Buying donated all the bags of this stuff, and it was samples, so they must get sent them by the manufacturers to try out before we decide if we want to stock them in the store. But what I didn't notice was that it's mini fragrances, and it was the same brand as one of the gorgeous prizes that I wanted, that I didn't win, was in this gorgeous big black box. Actually, I shared it on on here when I was packing at the raffle a couple of vlogs ago, but this is the brand, it's the same brand. So it's not the one that I liked, but it is a load of samples of theirs, which is pretty cool. So the brand is Fragrance de Bois, and it's full of these samples here. There's quite a lot in there, like maybe 10, and it comes with a little menu of what it is. It says, the Immersive Layers Collection, a profound renewal of experiencing Fragrance de Bois, encouraging you to play. Celebrate I can't pronounce that word, and inviting you on a sensory journey revealing the limitless curiosity of our perfumes and what they can do. Well, I mean, that's quite a commitment. I don't know. I'm not going to sit and smell them all now, but the names are pretty cool. Heritage sounds promising. London Spice. Cavort. Oh, cavort sounds right up my street. I've definitely been accused of cavorting in my younger days, probably by my nan, my mum. Let's see if I can. I'm going to try cavort. Okay. Gosh. Oh gosh. I love perfume a lot. The scents, just, there's something in it that really reminds me of something else, and again it's like a nostalgic thing. I couldn't pick out the tone. I wish I did know more about perfumes. If I was going to work anywhere else in Harrods, it would potentially be the fragrance, what's it called? The exciting floor, where it's not just the fragrance department where they sell them, it's like where they create scents for you and you pick all the tones out yourself. Gosh, that is, what did it say? Saffron, Divana, never heard of Divana, geranium, cinnamon, top notes, base notes of patchouli, labdanum, sandalwood and incense. Gosh, that's really intriguing. Wow, New York 5th Avenue sounds nice. Bergamot, rose, base notes of vanilla and musk. I love vanilla and I like musk. Just gonna, I have to say I'm not gonna try it, I'm just gonna try it. Gosh, they smell expensive, and they are. The big one that I didn't get, that was called something Rose of the same brand, I looked it up on Google and it was £300 a bottle. New York, 5th Avenue. My God, the scent is so complex. It is like multi-layered. This is like a whole experience. Gosh, it's a really complex scent. This is so exciting. This makes me feel like if I don't know this much about fragrances, there's a lot about life that I potentially don't know also, which I think we knew, but that is just amazing. Oh, I could just sit here all evening, but I've promised myself that I will have a bath and put my pyjamas on and go and relax on the sofa, because last night was so late. So that is what I'm doing. Is that what we're doing, Dorothy Piggin? Agreed? You want to shake on it? Oh, I love them. Just sniffing round all the time, sniffing round. Look at these little tinkers. You're just sniffing round. You're waiting for the mummy. Oh, no, you're just getting your toys. Oh, it's a dog's life, eh? As long as they've got their toys, they're happy. You'll note everything's a bit of a mess in here. Actually, I just got my bubble bath out for my bath because that is where I'm going. Hello, good evening. I feel like I have some real specific habits, and unfortunately, because I choose to do this, everyone will know those habits. One of those habits is I'm constantly drinking. Not alcohol, I'm just constantly swigging a drink. Just quite dry. I'm quite a dry person anyway because of the amount of medication that I take for my neck injury, but actually there's no excuse today. I just need that drink. It's been a hell of a day. It really has. It's Thursday evening, and that means it's the weekend wind down, and I've just finished work. I've ran a bath and then I've just gone in to get in it, and I put my hand in, thank goodness, first, and it was stone cold. So I don't know what's happened there, but actually the electric keeps tripping and going off, and all the lights are going off. And the problem is, when you live in the country and something like that happens, I don't know if it's the same for everyone else, but I'm the sort of person that's like, oh, this is my life now, and just light some candles and a torch. I'm like, there's not a lot you can do unless there's workmen outside your house. Like, I don't know why it's doing that. It could be a storm. I mean, it could be a long-standing electrical wiring problem, but am I going to deal with that at this time of night? No. Cracked up because the man comes walking around with his torch. Why is it doing that? And putting it back on, and I'm like, this is just my life now. And I lit some candles. Like, I've got a few on the go. Oh, you can just about see it in the corner. Anyway, before I go in the bath, this arrived today, and I think it's going to be the dress. The gigantic dress that came the other day. The other funny thing about doing this is that people at work have said to me, I said, oh, I like your dress, I think I've ordered that, and my colleague said to me, oh yeah, I saw that on your vlog, it was too big, wasn't it? I was like, oh, this is weird. But also, I don't mind that much. I don't find it weird that people know things about me. I think if anything, it's helped me become a lot more comfortable with just general life, because I've always been really, really private, and this is like a real step out of my comfort zone. If you've not watched the vlog where I talked about why I did this, if you've got time, go back and look at it, because I was thinking about it that day and I just thought, I'm going to tell everyone, because otherwise they might think I'm weird, the ones that know me. Obviously, if you don't know me, you wouldn't give a toss. You're like, you're here now, this is nice to watch, hopefully. But yeah, I thought, I'm really private, people around me will find this weird, but I did it to see if I could do it, because I like watching vlogs, and there's not a lot to do here, because I'm always doing something, aren't I? But it is that dress, by the way. It'll probably be out of fashion by the time I get to bloody wear it. But yeah, I did it to see if I could do it, and I'm here now, and I enjoy it so much. Honestly, I enjoy the editing more than the filming. When I sit and edit it, it's almost like I'm editing somebody else. So I'm like, oh, that's nice, that's a nice meal, they're nice shoes. I don't really think about it in terms of it being me, but sometimes when I watch something and I forget I did it, I'm like, oh, we had a lovely day out that day, I'm so lucky, and I like enjoy watching those few seconds, remembering what a good time we had. But yeah, I actually enjoy the editing and learning more editing skills more than the filming, because sometimes you don't feel like filming. You feel ugly and scruffy and tired, and actually sometimes you even feel a bit shit, like I'm a shit person, who would want to watch me? And they're very difficult times to film, because you think, if I find myself this annoying, why the hell would anyone else watch me? But I think it has helped in a way with that, because I don't feel like that often, and the key when you feel like that sometimes is to push through it, because it's just your mind tricking you. Also, sometimes the thing is, you do feel like that, and you should allow yourself that time to just feel that way, and go and do something that makes you feel better, like an early night, or curling up with a book, or watching some mindless trash. Basically, the key is to just not beat yourself up about it, because then you lose more time thinking that you're crap on top of feeling crap. So I got the extra small. It does look a hell of a lot smaller, but it's still massive. I think we might have to accept that I am not built for extra small clothes. Let me move you back and see if you can see. To be honest, I don't think the BBC are ever going to be reaching out to me to ask if I can join their camera crew, but you know, it's a good hobby. So there's still quite a lot of material, although the length has gone down. I'm not quite far enough away for you to see. Anyway, I'll try it on properly, maybe tomorrow. I'm going to have a bath and wash my hair tonight, and that always makes me feel a lot better. So I'm going to do that, and then maybe I'll slip the dress on then and just see lengthwise and widthwise if it's suitable to keep. If not, it'll have to go back. But I'm glad it's arrived. Anyway, the man comes making us a dinner. He's just popped in the shower, bless him. And I am winding down the drink, but I do need to get up early tomorrow and start work early. I've got things that I want to finish for the team that are really important for them and that I think will help them, and that I'll be happy to do that for the week. I've got meetings all day, so I need to do my work before them. And usually Fridays are my catch-up days, so that's not ideal, but you know, never mind. Wakey, wakey, sleepyhead. Dorothy Piggin, this is the third time I've woke you up this morning. You still look so tired. You don't want to get up? You got nothing on your plan for today, hmm? Pretty? Little pretty? I'll leave you, it's cruel. I know that you need your 23 hours of sleep a day. I wouldn't want to disrupt that. So morning, it's Friday. I've got fresh hair, which makes me feel like a new woman. And I've tried the dress on. I've got the dress on that arrived last night from Mango. So see what you think. It's definitely, this is probably supposed to be my size. This is the oversized. What I'm just struggling with is that I'm not used to wearing anything that's like this loose. But I've been wearing it for half an hour to just like so I can make the right decision, and it's really comfy. It feels really comfy. So I did try it with a belt, and it looked okay. But I think you're supposed to wear these loose, to be honest, with probably a long brown leather boot or black leather boot that goes up underneath the skirt. So I need to try one. I also was going to pull down my over the knee leather Stuart Weitzman boots that I'd gotten last year from Bicester, because I was looking at new boots this year, and then I thought, you don't need new boots, you've got some boots potentially. All the riding boots that I'm looking at are not dissimilar to those Stuart Weitzman ones, so I'm going to get those down off the top of the wardrobe and see if they're suitable for this year. In other lovely news, the Man Cub's just booked us a dinner this evening with the in-laws of Dreams. That's exciting after work. I've got loads of plans tomorrow. It's going to be a weekend of eating out, which is absolutely wonderful news. I think I'll keep the dress, because even if I can't wear it out, it's really comfy. The only thing I'm thinking is if I do wear it out, then I can't tell, maybe if I pop it here, I can't tell if you can see through it exactly, but I've been really wanting to get an underskirt type thing anyway, because I don't own one, and some of the clothes you get from the high street stores, they're lovely, you can get away with them like for a year or whatever, and the price reflects that, but so does the material, so they're almost see-through. In fact, I've even got a Ralph Lauren dress that's actually see-through, which isn't ideal at all, is it? Anyway, I'm going to put you down and go downstairs because I started work early so that I could be ahead for the day, which means I can have some breakfast now before my meetings start. So I'm fancying tea and toast. That's my life basically at the moment, tea and toast for the winter. I need to put some washing on today as well. I've been piling it up all week and I need to do it now so that the weekend is not one big laundrette. And man cub, are you there? He's not here, but I can see that the fire is on, so he can't be far away. Let's go and investigate. Well, this is perfect. I don't want to move. I've just sat here to have my tea and toast and I don't want to move. But I've got work to do. It's a perfect little scene, if only it was the weekend. Never mind, it will be soon. Hooray! Hooray! I'm being efficient because I need to go out, so hooray. Work is finished and I'm just trying on some shoes. I kept the dress on all day. It's very comfy and I am going to wear it outside. Speaking of which, look at outside. Tell me that isn't the most beautiful view ever. The sun has been shining down all day and it's been absolutely beautiful. So pretty. Right, I need to choose a shoe. Not chew a shoe. Hello, cub. I'm chewing a shoe. Do you want to help?
I'm fine, thanks.
Tell me what looks the... Hello. The most suitable.
Are these okay?
What are you
Are they
wearing?
too tight?
Jeans, they look nice.
Do they?
Yeah. Totally nice.
I don't like it tight anymore. Whichever, actually. The both look good.
I can't actually wear it with a sock over the shoe. That would be...
That would be fine if they were wide.
What, the socks?
Yeah, and high up. Trendy now, isn't it?
I mean,
I mean, it looks weird actually, and the ankle will just socks sticking out.
I feel like I look absolutely ridiculous. Yeah. This is not ideal. But I did try it with a belt earlier. And
Shirt or a t-shirt and a jumper.
whatever you're comfortable in, I love you in a shirt. But it's entirely up to you.
Very helpful.
Put a shirt on. Just trying to work out how I wear this belt because I can't remember. I don't know if it's going to be tight enough. Anyway, let's sit with the belt, and then I feel like it's not quite tight enough, this belt. It would need to be a bit more, so it's not going to be a goer, I'm afraid. Dearie me, drummer. I think we can safely say it's a no to the trainer, so I'll lose the trainer and I'll try a different boot in case they're more suitable. And I'll also, not that you can, oh hello. Poor sod.
What are you doing?
Creeping around the house like a pervert, what are you doing?
Trying to live.
Just trying to live now. Oh, I can't show you my shoes, hold on. Right, here are the shoes. I'd have to hide that sock. And that's with the lace-up boots. I can't help but feel that neither of them look acceptable. See what it looks like with a belt. I don't think it's meant to be worn with a belt. It's not supposed to be a fitted dress. It's supposed to be loose and stylish. Right, what do we think about this? I feel like even if I do pull it out, the dress is so loose and baggy that this bit's going to pull itself in when I move around anyway. I like that shirt, Tatty. Yeah. Right, I've loosened the dress, but I don't know if this is a goer. Feels a bit ridiculous. And my thighs look like my calves look like thunder calves. Look at that. I don't think that this is okay. Okay, I've had to choose a boot. I've gone with the Chelsea boot because it looked less aggressive than the lace-up ones. And I've just thrown a bag over in the hope that I don't look like I'm wearing a sack and a bag. Maybe this is stylish in some places. I'm just not used to loose clothing. But one bonus that I did realise was that it's so loose that I can afford to sit and eat as much food as I want and I won't feel squashed in my clothes. This is where we went. It was absolutely beautiful. It was over the other side of Leicestershire where we lived before. It was like a little village pub restaurant. It was absolutely gorgeous. I had a delicious meal. The restaurant was lovely. I had the nicest lamb that I've ever had and I squeezed in dessert. It's safe to say that I was absolutely stuffed.